Office Killer sounded amazing, and I love Carol Kane, so I absolutely had to watch this to the point where I bought the German release of the DVD. Thankfully, it was in English because my German's not that great, but I was that desperate to see it that I was willing to import it, and I loved Carol Kane in it. I loved her character. I think the narrative was very poorly handled. This was released in 1997. It's directed by Cindy Sherman and it's written by Todd Haynes, Tom Kalin, Elise MacAdam, and Cindy Sherman. And we have a cast including, of course, Carol Kane. We also have Molly Ringwald, Jeanne Tripplehorn, and various others. And Carol Kane plays a character called Dorine Douglas. And in fact, I'll read the description from IMDb. It's very brief, very vague, and I don't want to give away too much more than that, just in case you decide to watch it. But this made me really excited. It says, a mousy office worker accidentally kills one of her co-workers, then proceeds to bump off a few others. Needless to say, it's a dark comedy. The narrative sounded great. I was really looking forward to Carol Kane. Carol Kane was brilliant, and I really liked Dorine as a character. I think as a protagonist, she is fabulous, very well-written character with a brilliant performance, which doesn't surprise me at all. But the narrative was all over the place. There were so many scenes in this that served, in my opinion, absolutely no purpose. There were some good moments. I guess when the dark comedy aspect was at its strongest, it was not too bad, but there's so much fluff. The pacing is terrible. We're jumping around. It's not well executed in the slightest. It's a great idea. And the good bits are okay. I wouldn't say the good bits are amazing or enough to save the film. But really, the only strong aspect, the technical aspects are fine, no issues with the camera work or lighting or anything. The only strong aspect is the character of Dorine and, well, Carol Kane. Slightly biased because I love her, but I still think she's fantastic. The other performances are good, but for me, that was definitely the one aspect that was genuinely enjoyable. The narrative is a nice concept. It's terribly executed. The technical aspects are fine. Carol Kane is amazing. Do I recommend it? Yes, but not if you have to go to a great length to find it, unless, like me, you're trying to watch every Carol Kane film, in which case, yes, obviously I recommend it for Carol Kane. But if you're just looking for a good film recommendation, then not really. But if it's easy to get hold of, if it's streaming where you are and you're curious, then sure, check it out. It may not be the biggest waste of time because Carol Kane is fantastic, but the story needs a lot of work to be a good film, to ultimately be an enjoyable experience. But if, like me, your only way of watching it is to buy the German import, then I'd say just be aware of the fact that it's not a great film. Carol Kane is amazing. Dorine is a strong character, but the story is not very well executed. So proceed with caution if you do decide to spend money on it. I didn't spend that much on it. I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't ridiculously expensive, but obviously it wasn't. It wasn't nothing either. Do I regret spending the money on it? No, because I am working through Carol Kane's filmography. I feel satisfied that I can take it off of the list. And I do love Carol Kane. Had she not been in it, no matter how strong that performance for Dorine would have been, I would have liked it less. I would have received less of an emotional response, but I did enjoy watching Carol Kane. So, biased, yes. Do I recommend it? Only if you really love Carol Kane, or if it's available on a streaming service that you have. Unfortunately, while Office Killer sounded amazing, Carol Kane was amazing, but the story itself definitely didn't deliver.